It is with profound gratitude to Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has made it possible for us to be here today to witness this historic event of the launching of the Yobe State Agricultural Empowerment Program. I therefore feel honored to, on behalf of the government and good people of Yobe State, welcome our leader, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, ably represented by my dear brother, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and all other guests to Damaturu, the Yobe State capital. Mr. President, sir, your esteemed presence at this occasion today gives our people a sense of belonging as being celebrated with resounding cheers by the mammoth crowd since your arrival. I therefore wish to reassure you that the good people of Yobe State will continue to support your administration as you strive to improve the economy, security, and other developmental challenges facing the nation. Yobe State, as you know, is one of the states grossly devastated by the protracted security challenge. There is inaccessibility to farmlands due to security threat and other natural factors such as erosion, desert encroachment, low rainfall, etc., have massively affected agricultural productivity with monumental consequences on the lives of our predominantly agricultural population and the economy of the state. In spite of all the challenges, agriculture remains the major preoccupation of our people. With the improvement in security across the state, farmlands are now accessible to almost all the local government areas. This, therefore, has made agriculture the key sector for the post-insurgency recovery program. The government has adopted this strategic measure to revitalize the sector by convening of Agriculture Summit to chart a new course for improvement in productivity, constitution of steering committee on revitalization of agriculture and development of state sector strategic plan in conjunction with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, develop agricultural policy document to achieve food security, contribute to national economic diversification. The document has been validated in collaboration with EU Yobe Public Finance Management Project in conjunction with DAI International. The Yobe State government, in collaboration with the federal government, has established livestock development centers to curb farmers' herders' clashes, commercial pasture production, and increase in meat and dairy production. The state is currently reviving 2,000 hectares of lava irrigation scheme in Bursari local government area to cultivate wheat, rye, and vegetables in the next dry season irrigation program. As a leading state with the largest production of high-quality sesame seeds, we have established 4 sesame seeds processing factories in Damaturu, Nguru, Machina, and Potiskum. Government has also awarded contract for the rehabilitation of Agricultural Development Program headquarters in Damaturu and the 5 zonal offices in Buniadi, Gaidam, Gashua, Nguru, Potiskum to enhance effective and accessible extension services to our farmers. The Damaturu International Cargo Airport will effectively be used to transport livestock, milk dairy products, gum arabic, sesame seeds, cowpea, groundnuts within and outside the country. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this state visit is no doubt a significant milestone as we launch the Agricultural Empowerment Program with a distribution of 100 Zoomlion tractors, 10 IMC double cabin 4-wheel drive vehicles for supervision of the extension service workers, 200 motorcycles to extension service workers to boost agricultural extension services, 300 sets of ox-drawn plows, 5,349 small ruminant goats, 1,349 hand-pushed planters, 889 hand-pushed plough machines, 590 hand-pushed tiller machines, 4,202 solar-powered irrigation water pumps, improved assorted seeds, and 72,000 bags of fertilizer, among others. The distribution arrangement is made up of 30 farmers in each of the 178 electoral wards of the states, making a total of 5,340 farmers to benefit from this scheme. Except for the tractors and fertilizer, all the other agricultural equipment and inputs are to be given out free to our large-scale and medium and subsistence farmers. These efforts, we believe, will augment large-scale agro-value chain development in the state. Government has instituted some measures to check abuse and sale of the machines by the beneficiaries to avoid sabotaging the lofty goals of the intended agricultural revolution in the state. The tractors are to be in the custody of the State Agricultural Development Program at the headquarters in Damaturu and the 5 zonal offices Budiadi, Gaidam, Gashua, Nguru, Potiskum, to be hired out to individuals and group farmers across the state. The Agricultural Development Program will carefully monitor to ensure efficiency in service, effective maintenance and accountability in processes accruing from the hire of the tractors. Let me warn in strong terms that government will not tolerate any act of sabotage to frustrate our commitments to make agriculture attractive, profitable, sustainable and economically viable, and to guarantee food sufficiency and food security in the state. Therefore, government will deal ruthlessly with any official, individual or group who test our will in this regard. I hereby direct the security agencies to arrest and impound tractors and other machines crossing the borderlines of the state. While such saboteurs are made to face the full wrath of the law. Let me use this opportunity to passionately appeal to the good people of Yobe State to take advantage of this laudable opportunity to embrace agriculture for us to cultivate and produce what we eat to ensure food security and economic development. You will recall the sad and unfortunate experiences we had in Yobe, Borno and Adamawa states during the trying moments of adverse security challenges, when our people could not access their farmlands as peace eluded this part of the country. We know better what the absence of peace means. We have many sad stories to tell from our horrible experiences. We cannot afford to invite any other threat to peace and security. Therefore, we should jealously guard the peace we now enjoy and never be part of any plot to disturb our hard-earned peace. We must not create opportunities for our common enemies to take advantage of any form of protest to send us into another dark and horrible experience. Therefore, Yobe State is categorically saying no to protest and will not participate in any form of protest whatsoever name. We should remain faithful, prayerful and optimistic as the federal government under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking drastic measures to address all the challenges. This agricultural revolution we are embarking on is in tandem with the federal government's food security and agricultural mechanization agenda. I therefore urge you all to support the program for us to succeed. May I crave the indulgence of Mr. President to support the state to enhance irrigation scheme. We will appreciate you supporting us with mini rigs for tube wells, solar-powered water pumps, agrochemicals, power tillers, more fertilizers and other farm implements to complement our efforts in attaining food sufficiency, food security and economic growth. Let me appreciate the foresight of Mr. President in creating the new Federal Ministry of Livestock As you may be aware, Yobe State is a leading state in livestock production. We therefore look forward to extension of the service of the new ministry to the huge livestock farmers population in the state. It is now my singular honor and pleasure to invite His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief, ably represented by the most loyal, dependable and dedicated Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, to deliver his address and flag off the launching of the Agricultural Empowerment Program. Your Excellency, Mr. President.